So alam nyo na, may pagkain, may plato, and I'm ready for another eating vlog. Ang ating itatry na ngayon na pastries, it's from Las Piñas City, and personally, kilala ko yung kapatid nung nagbe-bake. Shout out to kay Boss Sheila. And of course, sa sister niya ho na nag-bake ng mga pastries na in-order ko for today. Charisse, thank you so much for sending these over. Binili ko to sa kanila and I'm really excited to taste them one by one. What we're going to do today is snack on these and sasagutin ko din yung mga questions na pinadala sa akin. Okay. Bago tayo magsagot-sagot ng mga questions, mamili muna ako. So, I'm gonna show you what I bought. So, these are cookie cups. They have Hershey's and Reese's. Also bought this one, banana loaf with cream cheese and walnuts. Then we have cheese rolls. And then, ito special to because it's like 3 different types of premium cinnamon rolls. Uunahin natin. Tingnan natin kung anong uunahan natin. But I'll make sure that this one is last because ito yung pinaka-inaabangan ko kasi I really love cookies. Kakain tayo ng una. The first one is the banana loaf with cream cheese and walnuts. I'm gonna show you kung anong itsura. Looks yummy and daming nuts and it's so generous. So, take the slice now. And let's go through the questions right now. Question number 1, books or gadgets? Well, I'll go for gadgets because it's more convenient, pero pag nawalang internet, I'd go for books. These are freshly baked goods. Today siya ginawa, but today din siya dineliver. Looks or intelligence? Well, for me, medyo kailangan balance yun. May looks ka na, may intelligence ka pa. But if I get to choose one lang, I'd go for intelligence, of course. Sa papi, napili na naman ako. Love or money? Well, sa panahon ngayon, magpakatotoo tayo, no? Money, of course.
Happy sa love. So, money naman.
Family or career? Siyempre, family. And the reason why you're doing well in your job is because of your family. But in return, siyempre, gagawin mo sa trabaho, then you'll get to have a good career din naman, ba? Next question, food or sleep? Nangyari ito sa akin dati. I was so hungry and I was so sleepy na una yung sleep. So, I woke up very hungry and thirsty. Doon ako bumawi ng gutom. Gusto ko yung flavor ng cream cheese niya. Hindi siya overpowering. Ang sarap ng walnut.
Ako, parang gusto ko na lang kumain at huwag na magsagot ng mga questions.
Tapos parang may glaze siya ng medyo sweet. Pero hindi siya nakakasawa. Boyfriend or best friend? Well, kung sino yung nasa tama, yun yung pipiliin ko. So, it's a case-to-case basis. Pero kung sasabihin mo lang talaga mamimili ako, boyfriend or best friend? Best friend, syempre. Eh, best friend ko din yung boyfriend ko. Sarap. Beach or party? Can I have a party in the beach instead? Diba? Mas okay yun. Quiet talks o maingay na party with friends? Well, depende sa friends mo. If the type of friends na talagang party-party, gusto ko talaga maingay. But if you are with your other friends na mas gusto nilang chill, then you adjust. But basically, ako mas gusto ko na ngayon yung chill lang, wag masyado yung party-party. We're no longer teenagers. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but yun yung hinahanap na katawan because you're always tired with work. Sunod tayo. A question from my cousin in Baguio. So, shout out kay Shasha, Vinicia, Picardo. Sabi niya, Kuya Ivan, when will you visit us here in Baguio? Soon as mag-open ulit yung Baguio and maging less yung strictness ng mga requirements before you can visit Baguio, I'll definitely go to Baguio. Next question, medyo seryoso siya. Question is from a previous colleague. How to handle narcissistic people and yung mga pa-victim sa mundo? So how do you deal with them? Ignore. Don't deal with them. Don't talk to them. Because these are the types of people who are very manipulative. So remove them from your life. Remove toxic people. So last bite for the banana. Oh, sarap niya. Dami niyang nuts. Good job, good job. So next, kuha tayo ng cheese rolls, individually wrapped. So papakita ko lang sa inyo ano siya, ano itsura niya. Oh, di ba? What they're actually very proud of is that hindi lang siya yung manipis na cheese. Sobrang cheesy daw. Let's taste. Okay, MG. Gusto ko siya. Makapal yung cheese inside. Dream job ko dati. When I was a kid, gusto ko maging president ng country. I was like kindergarten, yun yung gusto ko. Gusto ko maging lawyer, gusto ko maging pilot. Back when I was in college, I go to different clubs and bars. One of the things that I would want to learn is to become a club DJ. Yun talaga. Because I really love house, techno, trance, progressive, electro, yung mga ganon. So, I dreamt of being a club DJ before. Are you currently in love? Well, the answer is yes. Sarap. So, nagbe-blend yung tamis ng milk and how soft the pastry is. And then yung cheese gives it like a little saltiness to it, but still milky. Where's your dream travel destination? Well, number one locally, Batanes. I'd like to visit Batanes. You know Batanes, it looks like it's not in the Philippines. It's like super postcard, picture perfect sceneries. Ang ganda. I'd love to go to Batanes as number one. Yung medyo achievable. Yung medyo higher end, siguro I'd like to visit Australia because I have cousins there. I'd like to go to the US because I also have cousins there. Especially sa US, we haven't really met them personally. Lagi na lang through photos, through videos, through Facebook. But growing up, since doon na sila lumaki, dito kami lumaki, hindi pa namin sila nami-meet personally. Ito medyo personal tong question na to. What can you say to what we have become individually? I'm happy for you because you found a job that has a purpose. As a financial advisor, you help them secure their future. And I think that based from the things that I see on your social media, you're happy and I wish you more happiness then. Ito medyo bastos naman tong question na to. Nako talaga yung sa nagtanong na to. Preni talaga. Si Preni to si Preni. Ano yung hindi mo makalimutang at bakit? Bastos nung tanong mo nun. Yan. Ayaw ko sagutin. Vlog ko to Diba? Vlog ko naman to. So, may choice ako. May option ako to answer or not. Next. Ayan na naman. May tanong na naman siya. Ito na naman si Pereni. May tanong na naman. Kabastusan na naman. Ano pong size ng inyong... Anong size? Ganito lang yung size ng akin. Okay? So, mga tatanong dyan, mga kukulitin niya, babastusin nyo, ganyan lang. Ganyan lang. Kulit ang babastos ng mga tinatanong ninyo.
PM ko kayo.
Try naman tayo ng iba. Premium cinnamon. We have 3 flavors. So, let's start with the one that has caramel and almonds. And of course, yung glaze. Ay nako, yung mga iba talagang tao. The question is, are you top or bottom? Kain lang ka. Ang sarap nung almonds, caramel, glaze, cinnamon, panalo. Winner! So, let's taste this one. So, subo muna tayo. Taste yung glaze. So, let's put this one back. And now, ito yung parang interesting na cinnamon Cookies and cream cinnamons topped with crushed Oreos. Taste muna. The taste is so fun. Any pastry that you put crushed Oreos makes it a little more fun. So, ito na yung pinakahihintay ko, yung cookies. So I specifically like the Reese's cookie cups. And we also have the s'mores that has a Hershey's. So excited to taste them because everybody knows that I really love Reese's. Right, so let's start muna kay Hershey's since gusto ko yung last taste in my mouth would be my favorite cookie cups. Do you want to have kids? Well, oo, gusto ko naman. Pero I don't know how I can have one. Not that I don't know how to make one. Pero kung masisikmura ko ba?
Oh my God, no. Oh my God.
Ini-imagine siya, I'm very Well, majority of the people that I talk to says, sayang daw yung lahi. So, it's not a goal for me right now. Imagine it's like cookie, then you marshmallow, it's so rich. Then you have isang buo ng rectangular piece ng Hershey's on top, hindi sa yung sinapchak. Would you be willing to be married to a girl and have kids tapos hahayaan kanya man lalaki? No, parang may binuo ako tas sinira ko. Tapos hahayaan ko lang siya, din hahayaan ako. I don't think masisikmura ko yung thought na yon. So the answer is no. When did you learn that you are who you are? Maybe the question is, kailan ko na-realize that my preference is different. For college, dumating ako, and I really felt that it was getting stronger. You know, it was really like a dilemma at that time kasi ayokong mapahiya ang parents ko, ang family, But I also realized that being such a person doesn't necessarily mean an embarrassment to the family. It's like the old tradition, Filipino tradition, that it will be like an embarrassment to the family. But I know for myself that I'm not an embarrassment, and I all the more love myself more than anybody else. If my family didn't accept me in the beginning, I found love from friends. I found love from my friends' parents. I also found love from my cousins, my workmates, and sabi ko, if everything fails, there's no one who's gonna love me. And if that's the case, I should love myself. At least there's one person who will love me, and that's gonna be me. Naging strong ako with that kind of mindset, and the love and support have been pouring in my life, and eventually my parents have already accepted me for who I am, and hindi naman nawala yung love nila sa akin. But it kind of changed something because they didn't like it. Kain muna tayo. What was your biggest heartache? Well, the very first one kasi syempre bago pa lang sa love, tapos parang you're very idealistic, tas nangyari yon. So, cry lalo ang lola mo sa simbahan mag-isa, parang syunga-syunga. Ay, nakakahiya. Pero, iba na yung naging effect sa akin ng mga ibang heartaches ko. I was not like that anymore. And, yeah, but I was able to move on. What's your biggest regret in life? I'd like to give you a real answer on something that I regret in the past. I was getting into college and I really didn't like to take up Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and I'd like to get something else. Maybe if I was more assertive with my parents for me to study something else over choosing Bachelor of Science in Nursing, maybe today, 2020, I am using the degree that I graduated. So probably that's one of the things that I regret in the past. You know, I'd like to also always to make my parents proud. So sunod ako sa kanila, and I really respect them. So follow-up question din, hindi ka nurse or trainer, ano ka sana ngayon? Well, club DJ. Party, like party. So ngayon, kuha na tayo ng Reese's na cookie cups. Would you rather be rich materially pero alone? Or medyo chaotic ang buhay pero masaya? Well, dun tayo sa masaya. Ayaw mo naman ng malungkot. So dun tayo sa medyo chaotic ang buhay pero masaya. Hindi ako nagkamali. So, isang buong Reese's miniature cups ang nakalagay dun sa cookie cup. Basically, you're eating cookies and Reese's at the same time. What a combination. I really love this one. Buti na lang ito yung hinuli ko. Ang sarap. Promise, sobrang sarap. Ihihiwalay ko kagad yung mga Reese's cups here. Tapos, akin lang siya. Hindi ko siya ipamimigay. And one last question. How do you motivate people? Then may situation. A friend na talaga parang feeling niya down na down siya at walang pag-asa, parang silalo na niya lahat ng negativity sa mundo. And you see everything that's supposed to be wrong goes wrong in that person's life. How can you uplift them? Is through prayers talaga. So, probably the way that I would motivate them will be a combination of faith and religion, and at the same time, me being realistic on how she can improve her outlook or this person's outlook in life. Because there are times that people get annoyed with little things that burdens them. So siguro, ang advice ko dyan right now, list down lahat ng mga bagay na nagagalit nyo or kina-annoy ninyo or naiirita kayo or natitrigger kayo. Separate those things, which ones you can control and which ones you cannot control, and you'll be surprised that majority of the things that you get annoyed with nasa things that you cannot control. And what do you do with those things that you cannot control, especially now during the pandemic? Ang dami nating problema. Throw it out. Ignore. Don't deal with those because you can't control them. So control mo ang sarili mo on how you deal with different problems. If it's controllable, deal with it, fix it. If it's something that you cannot control, like generally, life is not perfect, but we have to just deal with them. And the manner of how we deal with those situations will either have impact in your life or not. So, yun yung advice ko dun sa mga taong parang nahihirapan na, and then they're looking for that light, and sometimes it requires long talks with that person to help. Yun yung mga questions for today. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I enjoyed eating and answering those questions. Yung iba kabastusan, yung iba medyo personal, yung iba very easy to answer. So I'd like to say thank you sa CC Breads and Pastries again. Charisse Cariaga, thank you so much for the people who sent me those questions. Nakakawinda. It was fun doing it, and maybe I could do it some other time with a new set of questions. Maybe next time I'll invite a guest over for that person to ask me questions randomly and have me choose between left or right or something like that. Parang boy abunda yung style. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much again, CC Breads and Pastries. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.